just wanted to see how a flake worked. Pretty good. In this video, we are starting off right in Arizona, leaving Arizona and going to Missouri. So check this out. Hit thumbs up at the coyote here and enjoy the show. He's still there. And if the wild coyotes weren't enough, here's some wild cows that invaded the RV
He's very
park.
big. I'm going to avoid him.
I just woke up throwing out some plants and stuff. Gonna be leaving here in a few. We're having some problem with the trailer hookup. I got a migraine. Wonderful. Alright, so that was a long drive. We just picked up Domino's in Lake Ozark, Missouri. There's a bait and tackle store right there. And my uncle loved this spot. He loved this area. And I don't know, I'll do a little research tonight. So I just got in to my site in Missouri, and the gravel that I parked the RV on is chert. Nice. Alright, good morning. Well, Missouri section, not hard. Not hard at all. Look at that. There's more there. I don't think I'll have to go very far to find flint here. See what it looks like. Gonna crack it open real quick. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Look around for a little more. It's all over the place in the parking lot gravel. Then it's definitely nearby. The creek will have bigger pieces. But I don't know if I could fit. I could barely even fit into the camp spot with this thing. This chart here. Check this out. Right next to it. Chert, lower quality than what I just had. There's a good piece. Nice little piece. This was hard getting in here last night. It was pitch black. I barely fit in there. I had to come in through here and maneuver between those two trees. It was really quite difficult. Pulled all the way up to here, went in, fell right asleep. I've been exhausted. We're pretty much driving non-stop with little stops here and there. So I decided to take a day off today. We do have a time limit on this trip. Have to be where we're going, I believe, by the 4th. Today is the 26th. So we don't have much time, and I've still got a far way to go. I'm only about halfway to where I want to be. Alright, I'm gonna just grab some flint cobbles from the gravel right here for myself. Let's see. The piece right there. Give it a quick test. Still looks cool. Let me test it one more time. It does look a little rough. so you guys can get an idea of the flint here. That is weird looking, man. I'm gonna make a point out of that. All right. So this stop was kind of out of the way a little bit, but a few months ago, when my Uncle George passed away, he was the one who really helped inspire a lot of my flint napping and stuff like that. He said his favorite flint was Missouri flint. He said it was the most beautiful that he's ever had. And he liked to create like flint gardens. So he made himself flint gardens and made a pond with a ton of flint. This one looks weird. Test it real quick. Yeah, it's white on the inside. Cool. It's bright white on the inside. So that's cool. I'm just taking a morning walk here. At the campground, there's flint everywhere here. This is kind of crazy. This is more than I've seen in New York. And I thought New York had a lot of campsites. No, it's all gravel. Tiny pieces, but I like to work lakes. So, shouldn't be too hard to find some workable pieces. And my uncle's also the one who got me into hunting when I was a kid. He only recently, within the past 10 years or so, started asking me for arrowheads for him to hunt with, and he killed a few deer and I think a boar with some of my stone points. So I think I'm gonna try to find, I know he liked the ones with different colors, so I'm gonna find the most colorful piece of Missouri flint here for my uncle, make an arrowhead, and try to go hunt something as soon as possible. I don't know how much more time I have for hunting. These pieces look reasonable to me. Let me get it in the sun here so you can see. Nice piece. Pretty nice colors in there. Alright. Good morning, campground. Head back to my truck. Alright. This is what I got so far. This stuff's rough, but it's colorful. Very, very high quality. Also very high quality on this. Pretty good. And just some flakes. This is the rough flake. It looks interesting. Alright. I'm gonna explore a little bit here. I'll be back. So one of the problems I'm having on this trip is getting down to the creeks with something this big. So when we get to where we're going, which is still quite far from here, when we get to where we're going, I'm gonna see about maybe trading this in for a Class C RV, which is smaller and more easier to navigate, and then trade in the truck for maybe like a small Jeep or something. Lake Ozark. Look at this stuff, man. This is the stuff my uncle liked. Look at that. Could probably make a point out of that. Wow. There's some crazy looking dirt. Look at that. Man, cool. When we get to where we're going, I'm gonna unhook the truck and keep it unhooked. And we're gonna stay there for 4 months or so. 4 months or so. And then I'll let you know what's going on from there. I'll get back to you. Just gonna walk around a bit. So just right near the RV here, I found more flint than I need. Really. Making arrowheads and blow dart points out of this stuff. I got a bigger chunk inside. It seems more high quality. I'm gonna wander around and see if I could make myself a knife blade. I need a bigger piece, but there's probably a bigger piece around somewhere. So, go wandering over near there. Man, Uncle George wasn't kidding. That's some pretty stuff. Wow. Alright, so I walked down to the office and I booked another night. We're gonna stay another night here because I'm exhausted. I just need a break from driving. I've been driving 400 miles a day around, and it's a bit much. Trying to learn how to steer the trailer and all has been hard. I've just never done it before, but I'm getting used to it now, and I pulled in that sketchy spot, no problem really. Just I can't really back up because of those stabilizing bars, so everything has to be pull through sights. So like these sights here are back end sights, and we can't do that. Look at this stuff. It's everywhere. Perfect arrowhead size here. Crazy. Alright. So I'm gonna relax today. I might nap some. I'm gonna film a little bit of that and show you what I come up with. Get back to you soon. You can see here how the sights are set up for the RVs. These look like regular tent sites over here. This is Koa Ozark Lake. This chart, I saw it all over the place coming up the road. So it's in the creeks. So if you want good pieces, it's in the creeks. You don't have to pick through little tiny flakes like I'm doing here. It's in the creeks. Guaranteed. Alright, I'm gonna look around a little more. Just get my morning walk in. I'm still tired. No coffee yet. I'm finding here chunks like this. See that? It's kind of small for a knife though. Alright. Yeah, I'll get back to you later. I'm just gonna do this for a bit. About an hour poking around. I think I found a piece big enough for a knife blade. We'll see. Nice. I just wanted to see how a flake worked. Pretty good. Not too bad. Put that on a blow dart and see how it works. It's pretty consistent material. Looks good to me. So I can't seem to transfer stuff off my phone. Having an issue. Don't know how I'm gonna fix that. But yeah, I spent most of the day napping some stuff. I made an arrow, made a blue dart. I'm still looking around every so often. I ordered some pizza. Really enjoyed this campground. Sun's about to go down soon. Let me take one more walk around and see if I missed anything good. There's stuff everywhere here. I'll look into it more and see what kind of shirt it is. Even I haven't even really looked yet. We'll see. I grabbed some bigger pieces and I'm gonna do a napping video with those later. And in here I'm just gonna clip it so you can see what I made from this stuff. But anyway, we're staying here tonight. We're gonna try to go to sleep early. We're gonna go over and try to hit the lake, Ozark Lake, and then from there we're heading more towards Oklahoma. We got a bunch. We also found persimmons. It is I guess it's a fruit. Wild edibles. Look it up before you try it. Well, I just drove up the road to a gas station. Let me put this in the sunlight so you could see. And right at the edge of the road is a big chunk of flint. Look at that. And then Leah got salsa verde Doritos and Lay's chips adobadas.
These are not
flavored sazonadas.
Yeah, I've never seen these
Never
before.
seen these in my life. Look up high. Get the desert. Just finish this up. I got a pile of rock I collected from Missouri. I'm gonna try to make a nice point out of this. And I just wanted to show this off. This is anyway, I'll put that down there. And we'll see what we can do here. My bopper's kind of beat up. I'll use the bigger one first. Alright. Looks pretty good. Cool. It's tough. Let's see. Yeah, that's some nice looking stuff. Cool. Make a point out of this piece. For sure. See how I work this chunk down. So like I got a high edge here, but I can't hit there really. So I'm gonna hit in here, take a little bit of this off, and then go for that. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Keep that piece. Ow. Alright. Can't hit right into my leg with this, because I gotta hit too hard to try to make the flakes go. Alright. Ouch, man. You know what? Let me hold it with the leather. Sometimes this works a little bit better. See that? Perfect. Keep that. Got a Kinney O'Reilly point right there. Some nice flakes for arrowheads. Some junk in there. Wonder if this is gonna break if I keep hitting it like this. Use a smaller billet here now. Overshot. I'm hitting too hard. See how much I took off there of the edge? Dove down and off the side. Gotta be careful, I am hitting too hard. Try to make a nice little knife blade here. It's gonna be small. Cool looking material though. All right. don't have enough room to swing between here and the camera. Stuff's kind of weird. Chalky in some places. Try to get rid of that chalky stuff. So this is just creek stone from Missouri. Not sure what the actual name is of this stuff. It's working pretty good though. I want to see how far I could push this stuff. Ah, man. Using a really small billet to try to do some damage control on this. It's got a rough spot in here. I just went through it. It's gonna make a pretty basic blade, I think. If it breaks for whatever reason, I'll make a smaller point. It's been a while since I did it right on my leg like this. All right. Nice and thinned out. This spot here is not good. Let's see what I could do indirect wise. Just got some damage in there and stuff, so do our best with it. Whew. That just does not want to go. Hate when that happens. There we go. That got a lot of it. Yep. Broke the tip. I think I'll make it this way since the damage is up here. I'm not going to make that the tip because if I fire this with something, that damage will snap it again. So I'll make this the base. Man, getting through this stuff is tough. So this rock is my uncle's favorite stone. My uncle passed away fairly recently, and I'm going to be doing a special video for him. So hopefully I can make a decent atlatl point out of this rock. Big bump right here. Oop. See if I could thin this out with just smacking it. No? Try right here. See if I could get past this junk. Almost. see. What's going on? I want this to be kind of a wide spear point, if possible, for an atlatl test. I have a bunch of this rock, so if it doesn't work out, I just grab another piece. That got rid of that. Good. All right. Decent. So I'm going to be putting together a video for my uncle who passed away. And like I was saying, this is his favorite rock from his favorite spot in the world. So hopefully I could do something special for him. Man, it flakes nice. So, it's flint I found in a creek or chert in Missouri. I am not sure on the exact type. It's kind of all over the place. Looks nice, wow. My uncle liked wide points like this and Daltons. I figure I make a lot of Daltons, so do something different. It's cool looking stuff. This spot here is not right. I just made this a little bit ago. Dalton out of Rhyolite from Maine. Strange stuff, this stuff. Just thin that area out a little bit, that's better. One more right here. finish it up. Wonder if the live streams are going to interfere with the long form videos. I've noticed that if you upload too soon after putting a video up, it interferes with the recommendations. So hopefully not. That's nice. I guess they're not recommending lives anymore. There's only 2 people in here. Have to keep up with it, see what works and what doesn't. Okay. Just trying to get some symmetry here. Getting there. Pressure flaking wise, it's flaking like nothing. I'm gonna do 1 flake right in there just to make it centered. Whew. There we go. Good. Hung up in there a little bit, but that's okay. This one went to right there and hung up there. A little defect in the rock there. Whew. Make it sharp. So yep, it's a Missouri Creek chert. I don't know exactly what kind. I grabbed it from a very small creek, actually. And this stuff was everywhere. Yep, that's decent. That spot there is annoying. Defect in the stone. See if I can fix it. Nope. Oh, did I get it? I think I got it. I did get it. Cool. All right. Not staying on the live stream very long because this is going to go into the video for my uncle, the long form video. Just figured I would do a live while I was making this instead of just a regular long form napping vid. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I like the colors in here, too bad it's going to be covered. Alright. Yep, this is, certain parts of this is tough. The rest of it is super smooth. Alright. So this is going to be for my uncle's video. Memorial video, I suppose. And like I was saying, this is what he showed me. This is his favorite rock. And I managed to find some. Okay, just trying to keep it sharp. Alright guys, that's it for me. Be on the lookout for the Missouri video. So I made that. Bunch of flakes and Kenny-O-Rhyolite Little Dalton. Stuff is so weird. The Kenny-O-Rhyolite. Let me turn this around to read. Yeah, Lavana. Big one. Where do I get my napping tools? If you click on this video and you click products, that's exactly what I use. It should be somewhere, you should be able to see it. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I can't do too much because I'm live, but on this video, click the screen or look for a tab that says products. And it'll say Flint Napping Kit. And that's exactly where I get my tools. Alright guys. I call this here. Be on the lookout for the Missouri video.